What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. Gonna fix my camera real quick. So I've already done a makeup look today, and this is what I came up with. This is a very beautiful palette. I used the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette and the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie Carnival palette. I really like this look a lot. I think it's really pretty. But that's not why we're here. We are here for Hit or Shit. So I have some releases that came out in February, some in March, or some in February, some in March. And I'm just going to go through them with you just to kind of like have a little chit chat, a little chin wag, see what kind of new releases that are coming out that I'm really interested in, and some that I'm kind of like, man, I can probably do without. So if you're interested in watching me do a hit or shit, then keep watching. Okay, first things first, this is from Juvia's Place. Let me make sure I've saved it. I have. It is their new Nubian pencil eyeliner. It's a long-wearing eye pencil that glides seamlessly to define and fill the eyelids or waterline, and they're $10. So there's 4 shades. You've got Kaja, Cocoa, Midnight Blue, and Royal. So it looks like Kajal is intensely black, then you've got Cocoa, a deep chocolate brown, you've got Midnight Blue, a deep dark blue, and then you've got Royal, which is an electric blue. I love gel liners. I've decided that I really, really do. I'm not sure if these are gel liners a lot. They are not. They do look like it because they're the self-sharpening ones, so that's my kind of takeaway, is that these are gel liners. I like that they've done a nice cocoa. I think it's actually a really pretty, based on the picture, a really pretty chocolatey brown. A couple of the browns that I own, except for the ones that I've gotten from the Raw Beauty Kristi palette, are very red. And I don't like red browns. I want a deep, dark, chocolatey brown. They're $10. That's not bad. So I actually think, well, I really shouldn't, because I actually bought the Vault from ColourPop, and these are all my liners. So I have plenty. I don't need any more. So this is definitely a hit for me. I would totally buy this. Am I going to? No, because I don't need any more. And it breaks my heart to say that, because I really want them. So anyway, let's see. When do these come out? It does not say when they are available. But anyways, I'm getting all this off Trend Mood, by the way. So if you guys want to go check that out, check it out on Instagram and you can see what I'm talking about. The next thing I want to talk about is the MAC Cosmetics and Harris Reed collection. So it's MAC's first gender fluid makeup collection, and it's inspired by David Bowie and Mick Jagger, and a Renaissance inspired packaging. The packaging is gorgeous. The artwork is just amazing, absolutely amazing. So with the collection, you've got a 9-pan palette for $33. It's pretty basic. It looks like you only get 2 mattes in the entire thing, and the rest are shimmers, which is a bit, kind of disappointing. It looks it doesn't look rich in color, rich in pigment. I mean, a couple of the colors in there are pretty. The dark black and the blue are really pretty, but the rest of it's kind of basic. The arm swatches are really boring too. So yeah, I'm not moved by it. The eyeliner pencil is really pretty. It's this deep bronzy gold color. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. The lipsticks are kind of pretty as well. They look almost like a lip balm that's tinted. And so yeah. I mean, on a whole, aside from the packaging, I'm not really inspired by this collection. And I just it's a pass for me. It's a shit for me. It's just not my cup of tea. So yeah, don't, and the prices, the eyeshadow palette's $33, the 3-pan lipstick palette's $20, and then the kohl pencil is $20. Oh, there's a cream blush and a highlighter as well. But again, I'm kind of weird about cream products. I kind of want to get into them, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to or not. So this collection is a shit for me, which is unfortunate, because I do like some of my MAC products quite a bit, and I used MAC almost exclusively for a long, long time, that and Stila. So yeah, unfortunately, this is just, it's not it. It's not what I want. The next thing I have here is from Marc Jacobs. So this is their new cafe collection. It's available in spring, which is now. So, or it looks like it's now. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a date on it. But you get the Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation. I didn't realize that this was a foundation. So, all right. Well, it comes in 30 shades, and they're $39 each. And then you've got a Omega 3 powder blush bronzer highlight palettes. They're $49. I am so sick of brands putting 3 pans into a compact. It annoys the shit out of me, especially when they're like so thin. I mean, I know the Marc Jacobs palettes like fit into your whole hand, but the problem is like, if I'm wanting bronzer, I'm not wanting my highlighter or my blush being mixed in with my bronzer. I want there to be, you know, separate palettes. Absolutely. And people will go through them. I mean, if you want to make the blush and the highlighter smaller little compacts, then sure, but people go through bronzer like crazy. And so, yeah, it really annoys me when when brands do this, because it's just like, it's so messy, and it's cumbersome, and it's just not fun. It's just not fun. And then you get eyeliners. You get Coffee, Emerald, and Currant, and they're really pretty. I think they're $26 each. I think that Hannah from Smoky Glow actually raves about their eyeliners, so I wouldn't mind giving it a go, but again, I run into the same problem that I have enough eyeliners. I don't need any more. The shade range is pretty okay, actually. It's 10 shades in each. I really feel like they could have gone darker with the deepest shades. I definitely think there is room for growth there. So, I mean, to start off this with 30 shades is not terrible. So, I mean, yeah, it's all right. I mean, even the lightest shades, it looks like there's such little variance, like between 140 and 150, you know, and even 160. Those all look like they're the same fucking color. So, I mean, you know, I think that there is room for growth here, and I think there really should be some growth in this foundation range. So hopefully there is. You know, will I get anything? Probably not. Again, just annoyed by the the compact. That just irks the shit out of me. But anyway, if it's your thing, then you do your thing, sugar. Do it. Get it done. Okay, next I have the new Melt Cosmetics pigment packed lip and eye formulas stuffed into pocket-sized packaging. So you get the nudes and the reds, and the reds are calling my name. I want them so badly. The nudes I could do with a couple of them. The eyeshadows I don't really care about. Don't really care. But those reds, man, I want them all. And when I say all, I mean every single one of them. All 5 of them want them. Let's see. I don't have prices here. It does say that they're coming soon to the website, so hopefully there are some things there about that. I mean, the nudes, like I said, I would probably use 3 of them. The other 2 are way too light, so they would end up looking like I had toothpaste on my lips, and I don't like that. But those reds, I would get every one of them in a heartbeat. So yeah, I think it's a hit. I think it's a hit for me. For the lips. For the eyeshadows, they're a bit basic and boring. But maybe, I think they're stackers actually as well. So we'll see. Yeah. Now we have the new Nabla Cosmetics Vicious Mascara. Offers volume and definition, long wear, easy removal, jet black, and ophthalmologic. Oh my god. They've been tested for eyes and they're safe. Ophthalmologically tested. There we go. Got it. They're 23 pounds 90, and they're vegan and cruelty free. The brush on this is actually really interesting. It's this weird like spiral looking brush. The bristles go in a spiral. So I'm assuming that's to get you like lots of definition and volume in your eyelashes. I like my Hourglass and my Maybelline mascara, so I don't know if I'd actually pick this up. It's not a shit for me, but like the packaging is adorable, but it's also not a shit. It's kind of a meh. I want to see the reviews on it, see what other people think, and then like make my judgment then. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, the next thing I have is from Natasha Denono. Okay, so it's the Circo Loco palette. It is a 15 pan palette with different shades and finishes, pastels, brights, and deep shades. There is no price on this palette. Usually these pans are $129, but around it says coming soon on their website and retailer, so I'm not sure if this is actually available or not yet. I will never pay that much for an eyeshadow palette. Like, this palette is gorgeous and I would use the shit out of it for sure, but I don't think I would pay $129 for it. I am like quite curious about the quality. You know, I know people that are diehard Natasha Denona fans, and I might be one of those people, but I would definitely want to try out their little 5-pan palettes before I went in and jumped in for a, one that's $130. So yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a shit for me, basically just on the price. But if you spend that much money on them and you love them, go right on ahead. You do you, sis. I'm not bagging on anybody for going and spending that much money on something that they love. So yeah, it's a bit the price makes it shit, but man, it's pretty. It is so pretty. The next thing I've got is from p.louise. It is their lip base. So what it looks like is it's like almost like a lip stain, it looks like. So you put this on underneath your lipsticks and it boosts the color. It comes in these little tubes and you like squeeze it onto your lips. It comes in 11 shades. It dries down to a velvet matte finish in 60 seconds. Doesn't flake or crack, and you only need a pea-sized amount. They're available on the 19th of February on the p.louise website, and there is no price for these. None of the colors are really speaking to me. They're a bit, I don't know. I don't know why you can't do like very bright, bold, and different kinds of colors. I guess it's safe for the first launch to see how they go, I suppose. For me, it's a bit shit. I'm not inspired by any of these. None of these colors I'm like, oh my god, I have to have it. Not like with the Melt Cosmetics lipsticks. So yeah, this is a bit shit for me. And besides, I'm not sure if I want to support p.louise right now, but we'll see how we go. So that's a bit shit for me. Okay, next we have from Sugar Pill. It's their Valentine's Day collection, and we don't have prices. So these came out already last month. You've got 3 pressed eyeshadows. You have Sideshow, Daybreak, and Love. Love looks like it's been reformulated. It's a beautiful deep red. That is stunning color. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Then you've got 3 liquid lipsticks. You've got Love Bug, Some Bunny, and Ring Pop. And then you've got Friend Zone, which is the High Shine lip gloss. That lip gloss looks fucking awesome. I don't know if it's the camera. I don't know if it's the lighting. The model has amazing lips. But man, that is a gorgeous freaking lip gloss. And I would happily own that. I really like Some Bunny. I think that's a really cute shade. I love that lilac shade. It's gorgeous. Ring Pop I don't think would look good on me. I think it's just a little bit too coral, not enough red for me. But Love Bunny is also really pretty. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love reds. Love, love, love reds. And I mean, they've got this really pretty pearlescent shimmer to them that I think would be really, really pretty. There's no prices on them, so I can't tell you that, but this is actually a hit for me. I could kind of do without the eyeshadows. I don't know. Love is really pretty. It's a deep, deep, almost like a brick red. It's nice. I wouldn't mind using that as like a blush, to be perfectly honest. That and Sideshow would be beautiful as a blush. But yeah, I mean, I'd say this is a hit, actually. So yeah. Okay, this one is one that I'm really going to have to wait for reviews on because it's the Tatcha Silk Powder. It's their new setting powder. I love Tatcha. I love my Tatcha products. I want to buy this so badly just because it's Tatcha. And I know that's so dumb, but it's the truth. Like, I legit want to go straight into my Mecca and my local Mecca and buy this. It's $48. So it gives you, it says it maintains healthy moisture balance for this visibly smoother, more radiant skin. It's saying that it helps your makeup last longer, etc., etc. All this stuff. It's $48. I really want it. I really, really, really want it. There are no other pictures on the website, but I want to see how this performs. I would like to try a sample of it first. I love my Laura Mercier powder. I've been using it for ages now, and I don't have any issues with it. So I don't necessarily know if I need this palette, but I fucking want it. So that's a hit for me just because it's Tatcha. And I know that's stupid, but it is what it is. Okay, the next thing that I have, I am super freaking excited about. These are traveling mini notepads. This is from the Crayon Case, and it's cheat code for beauty class. So you've got 8 different notepads with 8 different shades. You've got 8 pan palettes in here. And they all have a color story to them. So you got the pink and the red and the orange and the yellow and you know, purple, green, blue, and black. So I want the green one. I want the blue one. I want the purple one. I want the pink one. The only ones I would kind of like maybe not get are the red and the black. The black one is I could definitely live without. But the rest of them, I want them so bad. And they're only $12. So, I mean, that's like... And they actually look like they say they're mini notepads. I mean, I guess because they're not like the full-size book, but like full A4 size. But man, these look cute as fuck, and I want them so bad. I'm gonna have to try real hard not to buy these, but... Ooh, bitch, I want them so bad. So this is a massive hit for me. They don't unfortunately have any swatches, so unfortunately I can't put any of those up here, but I really, 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 really want these. This is a massive hit for me. Okay, the next thing I've got is from Trixie Cosmetics. This is the Daytime Realness collection. It's a revival of the glamour and pageantry of the 80s. So you have a 8-pan eyeshadow palette. You have cosmetic glitter. You've got the accessories pack, the mug, and apparel. You can get everything together for 46 doll hairs. I love that glitter. If I weren't so afraid of glitter, I would use the shit out of that. That's so pretty. The eyeshadow palette, Trixie is not great at swatches. So I'm going to be perfectly honest. The swatches look like garbage. I'm sure they're not doing it justice, especially based on the eyeshadow look, which I'm sure has had some touching up and that sort of thing done to it, just to make sure that it's nice and smooth and even. You know, I don't know. I think that they're a little too white based for me to be able to use properly. They just look like they're, I don't know how to describe it. Like, they would look really chalky on certain skin types, and I think that they would look chalky on me. And unfortunately, the swatches just, Trixie needs to have somebody show her how to do swatches, because the swatches aren't great at all. But I do want to try some stuff from Trixie. I really want to try the 3-pan palette, blush palettes, because those look like fun. And the glitters, again, if I weren't so afraid of glitter getting all over my eye and causing me to go blind, I would bathe in glitter. So unfortunately, this is, I hate to say it because I really like Trixie, but this is kind of I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I really don't know what I would do. I think I might wait for some reviews to come out and then see what I think. So this is kind of a wait and see, I guess. Okay, the next thing I've got is from Vive. It's their new blushes. So they're 23 pounds each. You get 5 colors. You've got Paseka, which is a toasted orange. Cherub is a rose. Sorbet, fuzzy peach. Warm and fuzzy peach. Piazza is a molten bronze. And then you've got Malbec, which is a rich burgundy. There's a couple in here that I wouldn't actually mind. So I think that one is, I think I could handle using, I don't think I have a rich burgundy blush. If it doesn't have shimmer in it, then I will, oh, soft cast satin finish. So not a matte finish. So automatically that's a no for me, dog. I would not mind having, what color is that? I'm trying to, I think it is, I don't know. Maybe that's Cherub or Paseka. I can't tell. It really irks me when, what do you call it? When the pictures aren't right. Like the colors in the pictures aren't true to color, because I can't tell which ones are actually what. I mean, Okay, all that aside, there are a couple colors in here that I would totally get. I'd get the one in the middle on the bottom. I'd get the far right. And then I would get the top right. The other two I could kind of do without. Those other three I could fuck with. But yeah, I'm not sure what the colors are. Like what the names and the colors. I wish they would have, yeah, I don't know. It's a hit for me. I would, and the price of 23 pounds is not bad. Now you do the exchange rate, that's not that great for me. But yeah, 23 pounds for a blush I think is reasonable. So this is kind of a wait and see, because I don't know much about this brand, full stop. So the next thing is a Violet Voss palette. I've wanted to try Violet Voss for a little while now. This is the I Love You Cherry Much palette. Now the palette itself looks really boring and muted and like very samey, but you look at the arm swatches and holy shit, dude, like these colors are magnificent, absolutely stunning. The palette is $42. You get 18 shades, and they come in, it says all different formulas, and they have the names on the actual, on the palettes, which I love. This for me, just based on the arm swatches, is a massive hit, and I want this real bad. Real bad. I'm gonna have to like make a list of things that I want, and then maybe splurge a little bit, but we'll see. But this is a hit for me. I'm all over this, like white on rice, for real. The next one I've got is from Viseart. This is their Paris Love Letter. This, again, comes down to pictures, like photography. This palette looks so boring, and then you go to the swatches, and again, this is just like with the Violet Voss palette. The palette, when I don't know what they're doing with photography, when they like top down on a palette, it just washes it completely out. It looks awful. It really looks awful and totally unappealing. And then you look at the arm swatches and you're like, okay, I could do that. I could happily do that. This is another one. So there's mattes and shimmers. It's $44, and you get 12 shades. So that is a little expensive, but Viseart's supposed to have like really, really good eyeshadow formulas. So, I mean, I think that this would be a nice little introduction, and I think the price point is really fair. So I would give this a hit. I would give it a hit. Now, again, we have another palette that actually the photographs are really vibrant on, and the eye swatches look like garbage. So this is from BH Cosmetics. This is their BH and Alondra Elzy palette. The eyeshadow palette is $24. You get a face palette for $16, and then you get the lip duos for $14. This is shit for me. The only person, or the only arm swatches that these actually look decent on is the lightest skin tone. when you get to the deep skin tone, it looks so ashy. It's not appealing. There are only a few shades in there that a person of color can actually use. You know, medium skin tone, even then you're kind of like, yeah, no, there's a couple in there that look a little not great. But when you get to the deeper, darker skin tones, like color 2, color 5, 6, 10, I guess you could use that like inner corner, 19, 20, 14, 15 look like garbage. So like half the palette you can't wear straight up because it's just going to look like a big ashy mess on you. So this one unfortunately is shit for me. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this Bite Beauty Upswing Extreme Eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I don't really have much to say about it. I'm not a big fan of liquid liners in the first place. I've tried, guys. I really have. I just can't seem to get them to work. So this is a long wear liquid eyeliner, vegan, cruelty free, ultra pigmented, jet black color, fade resistant and smudge proof or smudge resistant. Available on the 25th of February. It's $25 for an eyeliner. That's pretty expensive for me. It would be like $50, and I just can't get behind spending that much money. The model looks fantastic though. Both of them look fantastic. So I don't know. I can't spend that much money on an eyeliner. I can't, especially one that formulas that I hate. I hate liquid liners. So why would I put myself through that torture? I wouldn't. So this is a bit shit for me. Now, the next thing we've got is the ColourPop X Bambi collection. I love ColourPop. Do not get me wrong. I love ColourPop. I wear at least one of their products in every one of my videos. And I just, this is so uninspired and just, I mean, it's so boring. It's so boring. You have 3 different 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. You've got Bambi, Flower, and Thumper. You have 3 eyeliners that look okay. You have 3 luxe lip glosses that again look okay. You have a highlighter puff, and then you've got some faux lashes. They're available on the 25th on their website, and then March 14th at Ulta. So it's only just come out. Now, the eyeshadow palettes, the only one that I would even be interested in, to be perfectly honest, is Flower, which is the purple toned one. But again, this looks very milky, very muted, not suited for every skin tone. So, I mean, I know it's hard to formulate for all that, but why can't you? If you're doing 3 different palettes, make one that would look nice on melanated skin. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? So, yeah, I mean, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's going to be a bit of a shit for me. It's just uninspired. And, I mean, the packaging is fucking adorable. Absolutely adorable. But it's just, it's kind of boring. It's not for me. So it's shit for me. The next thing, I think I've actually got, how many ColourPop? I think I've got multiple ColourPop releases to talk about. So this one is the Melrose collection. It doesn't say when it's available, but it comes with blushes, lip glosses, scrunchies, face milk, which sounds dirty, but it's not, and a 12-pan eyeshadow palette. So the palette's $18. The glosses are $8. The 2 pressed powder blushes are $10 a piece, and the scrunchies are $10 a piece. And then the oat face milk is $14. The eyeshadow palette is boring. It's really boring. It's like your well, you know what? It's like a basic everyday kind of palette, I guess. It's just not my cup of tea. I like vibrant colors. I love nudes and I love grays and that sort of thing and taupes and whatnot, but I love being able to pair them with really colorful looks. So this unfortunately, like, the only thing that I would really be interested in are the blushes, but again, they look like they are not matte finishes, and I'm a matte finish kind of girl, so there's really nothing off of this collection that I would buy either. So it is a bit shit. The next thing was Rihanna's Birthday Kilowatt Highlighter in Moscow Mule. I would use this as an eyeshadow, but that's about it. It's too deep for my skin tone, and that is a-okay. I have no problems with that at all. $36. It was celebrating her birthday. It doesn't say when it was actually released. I would assume it's already been released. This is a really pretty highlighter, and on darker skin tones, oh my god, it would be so beautiful. I would use it as a blush, not gonna lie, if I liked shimmers, and I know it would just be bomb, or even as like a highlight blush topper. That would be so pretty. But again, shimmers and matte girl all the way, matte girl all the way. So that's a pass for me. Now, this one, I actually think I'm going to buy it because I can't deal with this. It's from Menagerie Cosmetics. It's their Flight Club palette, and it's inspired by the fruit bat at Flying Foxes. And oh my god, I want this so bad. It was released a few days ago on the 26th, and it's supposed to ship early March, so I would assume relatively quickly. I want this so bad. I can't even begin to tell you. So I think I'm actually going to pick this up. Evelina raves about Menagerie Cosmetics. It comes with 2 metallics, 2 chameleon metallics, a chameleon satin, and 7 mattes, inspired by the adorable plundering flying fox. It's $40, so $38.95. And yeah, I think I'm buying this for myself for my birthday because it is gorgeous. So this is a massive hit for me. The next thing is from Huda Beauty. Now, I don't talk about her very often on my channel other than to roast her. This is the Balm Brows Micro Shade Brow Pencil. It is $17. It comes in 8 shades, and it comes with a spoolie on one end and then the pencil on the other. Now, this is a micro pencil. It is tiny. I don't know how much product you get in the pencils, but the colors look okay. The soft black, I wouldn't think is black enough, but you've got black brown and rich brown and medium brown, so it goes from warm blonde to soft black. I don't know, the black just doesn't look that black to me. So, I mean, I'm sure it works for a lot of people, but it won't work for everybody. And it doesn't say when they are releasing this. Oh, February 23rd. So it's already out now. And I don't know why I keep looking at the date like I don't know it's March. But anyway, so yeah, it's super tiny tip pencil. I actually would consider buying this, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, so this is kind of a hit for me. I'd like to see some reviews on it and see people actually use it and then make my decision. But so far, like from what I see, it's a hit for me. The next I've got is from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. You've got a full collection of face powders online. So you've got, are these baked blush and bronzer duos that are $36 each. There's 7 of them. Then you have 2 highlighters that are in singles that are $29. Then you have loose highlighter for $24. Or sorry, the highlighters, the singles are $29 and the loose highlighter is $24. They'll be available on March 7th. There's a few things that I wouldn't mind having, to be perfectly honest. What are these? These highlighters, there's quite a nice range of highlighters. The blush bronzer duo, I wouldn't mind. The only problem with that is that if you get some of the blushes and the bronzers don't exactly match up. So like if you wanted a bronzer for like a really deep skin tone, but you liked the more coral shade, you'd have to buy both. So that kind of, you know, and then the bronzer shades that you get in either one of them might not even match or might not work for you. So, I mean, like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't understand why brands don't just release things in singles. I don't know if it costs more money for them to do an individual packaging or not, but putting, you know, colors that you think correspond together into a 2-pan palette when they might not for people of different skin tones. It's just put them in singles. Just put them in fucking singles and let it be. Just let it be. Okay, quit doing these doubles and quads and stuff like that. The only ones that I've seen them work for are the, what's the name of it? The Neon MUA, the Dawn to Dusk palettes from, what the hell is the name of that brand? Fuck. Midas Cosmetics. My God, that took me for fucking ever. That's the only time I've seen that kind of work, because he was actually like developing them with certain skin tones in mind. So I feel like if you think it out that way, that works. But for this, I really just want to see singles. I wouldn't mind, to be perfectly honest, to try the highlighters, but the bronzer blush duos I can do without 100%. The highlighters look magical though. So I don't know. Maybe. I haven't been wearing highlighter a lot lately anyway, but it's winter, so, or it's coming into winter, so I don't know. The highlighters are a hit for me. The blush bronzer duos are shit for me. Okay, this is one that was available beginning of March. It's the Make It Black, and with ColourPop. They are working for Pull Up for Change Impact Fund. They're hoping to raise, or they are raising $5 million to support Black-owned businesses. It looks like a collaboration between NYX and ColourPop, and so, you know, I think this is a brilliant idea. I love those lippy sticks. Those look so good. The lightest one I could probably do without, but the other three are stunning. I'd wear the shit out of all three of those. The Super Shock shadows are pretty. The eyeshadow palette is actually, I don't think I have those colors and those tones, so I wouldn't be opposed to actually getting them at all, to be perfectly honest. And the prices are really fair as usual. The lippy sticks are $7. The liners are $7. The eyeshadow, the duo is, you get the Super Shock Shadow Duo for $12. It's available the 7th of February. The eyeshadow palette's $10. I mean, you really can't go wrong with these prices. You just can't. So this is actually a massive hit for me. I actually might go and buy some stuff from this, but yeah, definitely a hit from me. Okay, the next thing here is a palette by from Makeup by Tammy Cosmetics. It's available on March 1st, so 3 days ago, and it's their Chasing Butterflies palette. This is such a sweet looking palette. It really is. It's like a micro palette. You get 12 shades in there. The color story is really pretty. I like it a lot. It's got like these neon colors, these really vibrant neon colors in here. And on the model, wearing the red and the pink, bitch, like that looks so sweet. It's so adorable. I again think it's absolutely stunning. This is a massive hit for me, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I've got 4 butterfly tattoos. So I love butterflies, so I'm kind of a sucker for anything butterfly. Yeah, I think this is a hit. Unfortunately, there is no price available on here. Yeah, this is a hit for me. This is a hit for me, and I really want to see what this brand is all about. So we'll see. Okay. The last thing that I have on my list is from Makeup Eraser. These are the 7-day set for $25. Double-sided design, one to remove makeup and the other side to exfoliate your skin. You get a wash bag with it. You get a little holder. I don't know. It's $25. Like, it's not expensive. I have 2 of them mine is the face halo. I use mine every once in a while. Now that I've actually started like double cleansing when I have makeup, I, don't really feel the need for these as well. But it says they're machine washable and reusable up to 1,000 times. So, I mean, that's pretty significant, and it is reducing a lot of the waste that is produced by wearing makeup and taking it off with like pads and stuff like that. So, I mean, I like the message behind it. I like that it's reusable. I like that, you can get a good amount of time out of it. So, I mean, I don't know if you could even do that in your lifetime. Get through all of them. But anyway, yeah, so that's my hits or shits for this month. I might try and do these a couple times a month just based on the fact that there are so many things coming out throughout each month. Let me know if there's anything on this list that you are interested in, that you disagree with me on, and try and sell me on it. Like, tell me why do you want it, and why should I get it? But anyway, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.